Smells like Alfredo, shrimp scampi. What's up guys, Jeebs here. Today we're gonna do a little maintenance slash install video for the Focus ST. Again, mine's a 2016 Focus ST, but for this part, it's the same no matter what year Focus ST you have, as long as it's between 2013 and 2018. So we are gonna be replacing the cabin air filter. So I went and purchased this one from Advanced Auto Parts. It's just a CarQuest part. I will have a link down in the description below for one that fits the Focus ST, so you can easily go on to Amazon and purchase one for yourself if you need it. The interesting thing is I haven't changed this ever on the car, and this is supposed to be changed at like 30,000 miles, and really for how dusty it is in Arizona, you should probably change it at like 20,000 miles. So I have like 46,000 miles on my car, and now I'm going to be changing it. So what do you need for this install? You're going to need this star bit set here that I had to go get at Harbor Freight Tools. You're obviously going to need the filter. And then, because I have shift bushings on my car, I always keep this handy. Learn my lesson there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just click the card in the upper right hand corner of the video. Also have this, and this will connect to the star drill bit, and that will get us into this little screw that we need to remove to get the install started. So let's jump into it. So the first thing we're gonna do here is bring down this, it's like almost like a cardboard piece. I don't know what this is actually called, this stuff, but it's very easy. You pull off these clips right here, pull them straight off like that. So they just kind of pull off, and then you just lightly just shake this loose and let it kind of fall down. Don't rip it off if it's stuck on your car. The main thing here, we need to get back to this little star patterned screw. So it's really hard because this is pretty firm. Might even have to pull this back, but you just have to get that flush there, unscrew it, and then that lets you pull out this compartment, which is where the filter is stored. I was starting to get a little bit frustrated in there. I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should just take it to the dealership. But you know what, I thought through it. Anyways, use a T20 torque split. Torque split? I don't know. Use a T20. It's one of these little star patterns. It just slides right in there. Actually, I even took this and started twisting it with my hand back in there. So you just got to get that bolt removed. That's probably the hardest part of this whole installation, is just getting the right one. T20, so that'll save you some time and frustration. Reason I'm doing this installation is because the dealership wanted to charge me $75 for this service. I think the filter was like $12. So you can kind of see, you just take 20 minutes, do it yourself, 2 tanks of gas. So that's why I'm showing you guys how to do this, because I don't think it's worth taking a Ford to have them replace your filter. So one tip I will give you is, as this is coming to the end of its thread when you're unscrewing it, kind of you'll be unscrewing with your right hand, put your left hand on it, my camera hand, and just hold the screw as it's coming out, because I've seen videos where the bolt will fall down into this abyss and it's tough to get. So just kind of put your left hand as a guide hand for getting the screw out. Okay, so the next thing is the bolt is out. I'm just gonna grab these 2 tabs right here and pull this plastic part out. I don't know what is up there. I thought that's all you, oh. Alright, so that comes down. Out it comes. Now this filter is probably gonna be filthy because Arizona is very dusty, and I've gone basically double the time I should have before changing it. You can see, come on down. Come on down. Oh. Oh, man. That's not as bad as I thought. This somehow was in there. Yeah, so there's some stuff. I mean, you can take a look at the difference here. New, old. Some nice padding here on the edges. This one does not have that. Don't know how I feel about that. So I put the filter in and I was thinking, it's a little loose. I feel like there's a little bit too much room here. I thought maybe once I put the plastic part in that would fix it. Called Advanced Auto Parts, and after talking with a guy named Alfredo for 5 minutes, found that they gave me the wrong part. So I have to go back to this stupid Advanced Auto Parts, get the right filter, and put it in. So that's what we're going to do now. So here's the wrong one. It's supposed to be 90288P. And I was even looking at this as like 2008 to 2010 Chrysler Caravan, Town & Country, 2008 Infiniti M35. It's like, oh, just must have the same one. Nope. Alfredo. Also, another part that might confuse you that took me a little bit to think about is this says the direction you should put the air filter. So it says airflow with these arrows pointing one direction. And as you can see here, what that means is you want the direction the arrows are pointing is the direction the air is going to be flowing. So I wasn't sure if the arrows meant pointing toward where the air is coming in, or if they meant, just pointing to where the air is going to be going. So as you can see by the filter that I currently have in the car, this is where all the junk is, and the arrows are pointing toward the cabin. So you want to have the arrows pointing toward the cabin for when you're installing the air filter. Okay, so once you get Alfredo to sell you the proper air filter, it should sit flush, as you can see, like that. So it sits pretty flush, and then the rest of that room will be made up by this plastic part setting back in place. So let's get that back on. Okay, moment of truth. Start the car up, and let's turn on the air to see if we're getting any weird smells or anything. Or maybe just better smells, that's what we're looking for. Full crank. Oh, smells like Alfredo, shrimp scampi. That is some fresh air blowing out through those, blowing colder than a polar vortex. Hasn't smelled that fresh since I bought this baby. Well, successful project. It took way longer than it needed to, but that was because Alfredo sold me the wrong part. So it was a pain in the ass to do, but really this should take you about 20 minutes. You get in there. I removed my floor mat. I didn't really need to do that. Well, I guess you should. Remove your floor mat, pull your seat all the way back, get the T20 star patterned bolt or wrench or whatever it is, put it in the bolt, unscrew it, pull out the filter, make sure the direction on the filter is facing the right way, put the new one in, bolt it back up, and you're good to go. And I think that's worth doing over spending $75 at the dealership. But if time's a premium, you don't have any tools, I can see why you would want to pay for it or someone else to replace that, because it's kind of a pain. So up to you on that. Just thought I'd bring you along for that little trip that took way longer than it should have. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Again, I post new videos every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so that's every single Tuesday until I'm dead. And I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying the content. We'll see you next time.